Now it's time to start building out our own custom meal plans. So you have a meal plan worksheet, looks like this right here. And if you go back to your blocks per day worksheet, you're going to see I went with the example of 19. So it shows you how the blocks break out per meal. So breakfast is 5 blocks, lunch is 5, snack is 2, dinner is 5, and another snack is 2, totaling 19. And what that really means is we're going to have a total of 19 blocks of each macro. So 19 protein, 19 carb, and 19 fat per day. Just like breakfast is 5 of each. Okay, so what I've done is I went ahead in the parentheses up here and filled that number in so I can reference it as I build. So let's start building. If you go in your packet, you see this food list. Nice and color coded. That's what we're going to pull from. When looking at this list, you have the food in the left column, and in the middle column is what constitutes and makes up one block of that food. So now it becomes plug and play. So we're going to build out breakfast. So typical breakfast, I need 5 blocks of protein. And when I look at my list, I go, okay, I like eggs. Eggs, 1 large is 1 block. Okay. So I would need, let's call it 3 eggs. Now, I don't want 5 eggs, so I gotta find something else. That covers 3 of my blocks. So good breakfast for me is turkey sausage. So 1 ounce of turkey sausage is 1 block. I have 2 blocks left, so I'm gonna say 2 ounce turkey sausage. And now my protein's done. So for carb, what am I going to put in here? Well, let me scroll down. I got my veggies, I got fruits, and I have processed carbs. Maybe I'll make a little Spanish breakfast. I'm gonna go with some brown rice, so 1/5 of a cup. How much do I need? Well, if I need 5 servings, I can go ahead with 1 cup, or I'm gonna do 3/5 cup. So I still need 2 more blocks. What else can I put in there? I could go ahead and throw it on some bread, make a sandwich. I could find black beans. I like to mix them in there. So let's go with black beans. 1/4 cup is 1 block. So from there, times 2, I will need 1/2 cup black beans. Simple as that. Now, here's the tricky part. When I'm looking back at my eggs, there was a caveat, and it said +1 fat, whereas egg whites didn't have any fat. So we know that fat's coming from the yolk. So every whole egg that I cooked gave me a bonus of 1 fat. And coincidentally enough, so did my turkey sausage. So I don't need to add a fat here. I can say it's from protein. Now, if I wasn't that lucky, I would have to find a fat for my list and add it in here. Could be nuts, almond milk, could be a variety of things right in here. Okay. Now, we're going to skip ahead to lunch. And at any point in this video, feel free to pause while you find your foods, do the numbers, and then come back to it. So, protein for lunch. Let me look over here in my red section. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna go chicken breast. 1 ounce of chicken breast. Okay. So, I'm gonna need 5 ounces. Good, I'm done there. Carbs. Now, when it comes time for lunch and dinner, no matter how many blocks of carbs you need, make sure one of them is a vegetable. And I always like to pick that one first. So if I come down, What goes good with chicken? I'll keep it simple, and I'm gonna go with my broccoli. So, 1.25 cups of broccoli. Cool. Let's go with that. But now I need 4 more blocks of a carb. Looking in here, I like sweet potato. So here we go. 1/3 cup of sweet potato is 1 block. So I would need 1 1/3 cup sweet potato. Now, unlike my breakfast, I didn't get the bonus fats in any of these foods, so I need to come back up. I'm gonna look for a fat with my list. And there's really one that makes the most sense. And that's gonna be my oil. It says olive oil, could be avocado oil, coconut oil. 1/3 of a teaspoon times 5. I would need 1 2/3 teaspoon. Cool. Now I'm covered. I'm gonna do the same thing for dinner. Exact same process. So dinner, let's go with salmon. 1.5 ounces of salmon equals 1 block times 5. So I would need 7.5 ounces. And I'm gonna bake that. I'm gonna grill it without putting any oil on it to start to make it easier later. Carbs, same thing. I'm gonna find that veggie first. Salmon, I'm very likely gonna go right with asparagus. 12 spears. Now, they can come in very thick spears, very thin ones. That's okay, just count your 12. Spears. Now, what else can I put in here? Well, for me, I'm going to keep it simple. And I'm going to come back to my brown rice. Because I already have it out. I've already cooked it for breakfast. And as long as my numbers line up, I'm not overeating on rice. So, 4 blocks left times 1/5 cup. I need 4/5 cup of rice. Okay, now I'm good. Same thing here. I mean, I got the math done already. I'm gonna go ahead and dump oil right on top of that. Teaspoons of oil. Simple enough, right? So then we come into our snack. Snacks can be tricky. When it comes to snack, we want to think grab and go, pre-made, something that's simple and easy. So I come up here, I'm looking around for my proteins. For me, looking at maybe Greek yogurt. That sounds like something I can roll with. So, with Greek yogurt, I get 1/2 cup. And the cool part is, I get a bonus. I get 1 block of protein and 1 block of carb when I do that. So for me, it's going to be 2 blocks of protein, so I need 1 cup yogurt. And I believe my Chobani Greek yogurts come in pretty close to a 1 cup interval. Carb, well, I'm pretty good because I got it from the yogurt. So I'll say from yogurt. What about my fat? Something simple, something easy, something I can grab and go. Let's come up. Right out of the gate for me, I'm looking at almonds. So it says approximately 3 almonds because they are very dense and hold a lot of fat in them. Times 2. I can do 6 almonds. And easy enough, I can just throw them right inside my yogurt, stir it up, and go. Okay? Now, I've essentially built out my plan. Now, there's a lot of things we can play with here. There is a lot of flexibility that we'll get into in one of the later modules, but you can borrow and steal whatever you like, right? So this is one snack for me. I still owe myself another snack. For me, personally, I don't like to eat more times in a day. So what I would then do is combine both my snacks into one big snack. So these become 4s and so on down. And essentially doubling up on all these. So it's one less snack I have to create, and I'm already sitting down eating, I can get it all down at one time. Not that you have to do that, but it's a good option. So that is creating your custom meal plan. And again, your food list, not restrictive at all, especially in this section, these processed carbs. So feel free to pull anything from the list. Just check the number and make sure it checks all the boxes. Keep it all together.